Hey guys, I did it again. I found another horrible Cadillac to bring home. I'll tell you a little bit more about the car in a little bit. I'm just doing a voiceover for the first part of the video. Basically, I found the car on Facebook Marketplace. It's a piece of junk. It was being used as a parts car for a guy building a 59 flat top, and he was done with it, and now it's time for me to do whatever I do with these cars. I did have to take some tires off of Ecto 1 just to move it. As you can see, that was quite a task, but once I got it, once I got some new tires on the back, it actually rolled really easily. Didn't fight me getting on or off the trailer. Actually turns on a dime. Got a lot of good parts on this thing, honestly. It's sad because the car looks like such a basket case from the outside and from the interior, but there's actually really not a lot of rot on the car. There's very small amounts of rust. It's probably just been, it was probably taken care of well up until, the 70s when it was taken off the road. Here you can see us loading it up, and once we got it on the trailer, it was fine. The car stopped fighting us, but as you can see in a couple seconds, yeah, there we did have a flat tire. Like, this is literally 2 miles down the road. Must have hit something, but got the tire fixed. You can see us changing it out in the 100-degree Texas heat. That was fun. Got it back home. You can see my horrible field full of trash and usable project stuff, making its way back to the Ecto Ranch. And now I'm gonna let the past me talk. So here's the floor. Trunk floor doesn't look bad, at least from the outside. I can't tell between the gas tank though. Obviously this is in pretty bad condition. Here it's not. You see all this floor is in good shape. I don't see any through rot. Seems like it's been pretty dry. This is working way too well. How is it working this well? Wow. Well, that was easy. So beyond the obvious parts that I really want off of this is actually a very desirable car. Take a look. Air conditioning, radio, autotronic eye, power windows, power seats. I mean, this thing is fully loaded. It's also got a really nice rear end with all the parts, everything I need. But take a look at the rockers. Rockers are not in bad shape either, and there's honestly not much rust on any of the doors. It's surprising how clean this car is. It really has no excuse to be this nice. All right, so we got it unloaded. I'll give you guys a little quick rundown of what it has and what it doesn't. So I bought this solely because of the rear end. The car is actually a lot cleaner than I had expected it to be. I have not checked to see if the engine turns. I'm gonna assume it doesn't, but I don't know, it might, honestly. Here we have an autotronic eye. It is a form of headlight dimming from back in the day. This was an automatic headlight dimmer, which is a really cool feature to have. Car also does have radio, power windows, power seats. It's got this switch that I don't even know what it's for. It's probably for something cool, but it's something that it's not on none of my other cars have that, so that's kind of neat. It's got a different rear view mirror than my other cars. Let's see, we had to take the rear wheels off because technically we had to steal wheels off of the Ecto just to get it rolling. Take a look at this car's condition. So it's not so good in the front, right? But actually a fairly solid quarter panel, just with a dent there and there, a bend that I feel like could actually be redone.
We have rocker panels that are in really good shape. Honestly, I don't see any rot in them, and I think they would actually clean up really nice. Then we got both of the doors, or all 4 of the doors, I should say. They're all in really good shape. I haven't seen any rot, and they open up fairly easily. I also did WD-40 them, so if you take a look in there, you see the only rotten section of the floor is in the back corner, as far as I am aware. I didn't see any rot in that section. I didn't see any rot under these, but without taking the carpet out, I couldn't be for sure. But that would actually probably not be that hard of a fix to make. The seats exist, but they would need to be reupholstered. I've seen a lot worse. It's got all the upholstery in the back that is actually in good condition. Power seat, which is a very rare thing that I would personally love to use. Oh yeah, I can open the trunk up. The V seems to have a little nick there and there, but it's probably not that hard of a fix. I bet that could get fixed with a pair of pliers. So you go in here, it's one of these keys. Let's see. Yes. Hold on, give me a second. Yes, there we go. So I'll show you. Ooh, that's kind of rotten up in that corner. Have to do something with that. Take a look at all this. All this original pink in really good shape. Like up in here is very nice. Only a little bit of rot in the back. You take the key out. A little bit of WD-40, that'll clean right up. Got a little bit of adjustment to make to fix that. Got a little bend in that corner. It's got everything I need in the back except for one of these, but I'm fairly sure I have one on the other 59 Cadillac fins that I have. So I don't really want to cut these quarter panels off. I think at most I'll take the bumper off and the V shape and 2 of the bullets, probably the inside 2 bullets. That's about all I really want to take off this car. It's actually in really good shape. Oops, sorry. That's about all I'd really want to take off this because it's really not in bad shape. Chassis straight. So you can see it was parked because of a pretty big boo-boo right there. It's about a foot shorter than it should be in that one section. Kind of bad. Oh, here, take a look at these. 1974 license plates. You cannot beat that. That is really cool. Got a really nice clamshell over here, and I feel like if I found a rotten one, I think my buddy Game Over 9677 on TikTok, I think he has a rotted out clamshell that I might be able to get from him if he's got the whole one. And I mean, I could put that 1960 fender on this. I mean, there's a lot of things I could do. This is actually a really nice investment, and I'm excited to do something with it. The question is, what do I do? So guys, I'll let you guys talk amongst yourselves in the comment section. I want to know what you think we should do on this, because to be honest, I have no clue. I know that I want to take parts off the back, right? But I really don't want to cut this car up and destroy it, because it is not in as bad shape as it should be for the price I got it for. There's still a lot left on this car, and we could do something cool with it. I just don't know what. I was thinking it wouldn't be a half bad idea to maybe do a Crown Vic body swap, but the wheelbase is a little too long on this chassis, so we would have to extend it out. If any of you guys are familiar with how to extend a Crown Vic chassis, let me know, because maybe in the future that would be something viable for us. But I mean, let me know what you think I should do with this thing other than cut it up, because I don't want to make a couch out of it. That's kind of a waste. Well guys,